We live yet? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our private webinar. We're starting a couple minutes late. Looks like 5 minutes late. We just had a technical disaster all of a sudden. So hopefully we're live and you're seeing us now. Once again, welcome. My name's John Lavenia. For anybody who doesn't know me, because I know we've got a lot of people who are joining us perhaps for the first time, meeting me for the first time, people from all over the world. A lot of people inviting guests to this private webinar today. So before I introduce our expert, my co-host today, who's going to be sharing with you some really, really cool stuff, which I only discovered a few days ago, let me just give you a brief background about him, and it's me as well. So I'm an author. I am typically I host these webinars from my office, but right now I'm running on a cellular signal tethered to my iPhone up here in my kitchen area because I got a better cell phone signal up here. I currently live in Park City, Utah, out in the mountains. And I've written several books, The Definitive Guide to Online Business Success, How to Prosper in a New Economy, and I'm probably best known for my best-selling book on Amazon, Integrity is Everything. So I've been around the home business world, mostly offline, for years and years. And I've been successful in that world for well over a decade now. And the guy who I'm going to be introducing you to here in just a moment is somebody who I've known, actually I should say he's known me for years because I recently met him at a business conference where he was speaking, and he said some great stuff. I always enjoy a good presentation and some great knowledge, and there's a guy who really knows what he's talking about when it comes to online methods of earning money and etc. And so I came up to him after his presentation. I said, "Hey, Simon, I'm John Lavenia," and he said, "John Lavenia? I'm a big fan." I said, oh, really? Oh, thank you. What did I do? He said, oh, yeah, I listened to your teleconferences. I mean, you were a legend in the industry and all this. And I'm like, somebody noticed that I did something. But I said, thank you for all you've done. And we've never had an opportunity to work together. Okay, he's over in the United Kingdom. I'm over here in the Western U.S., and we've both done very well in terms of millions of dollars earned in the home-based business world. And it's been our intention for years, right, to assist people in getting more of what they want, right, through simple, easy-to-use methods and strategies that they can do from home, right, without having to answer to a boss and that sort of thing. Anyway, what we've got right now, which he just introduced me to a couple of days ago, and which I just whispered a mention of it briefly to a couple of people. 100% of the people who have engaged this, just in the last couple of days that I've even known about it, 100% of them are making money with it. Simon himself, after participating with what he's about to show you for just 7 months now, is earning over $80,000 per month. That's cash in fist, okay? That's not play money. That's cash in fist money, okay? And all the money we talk about here is going to be in U.S. dollars today, despite the fact that Simon's over there dealing in pounds and euros and everything else. But before I turn it over to him, let me just go ahead and give you the legally required obligatory statement that any examples of earnings and money that's being made here are exactly that. They're examples, are not guarantees of income. There is a full income disclosure, which you'll find at the bottom of this website as well. Our intention for you is to show you what's possible and to show you how simple it actually is to make a full-time income online and to get what you want without too much complication. So that being said, there are the legal disclaimers. And with that, let's go ahead and bring out, and I'm hoping that I'm going to have internet service here again in a moment. My wife just handed me a note. You know what happened, Simon? There's construction down the street. They're building a new house in my neighborhood, and they cut the fiber cable. And I mean, they cut the fiber cable at exactly the moment that we were about to go live, right? 9 p.m. GMT. I'm about to press the go live button, and boom, the whole thing shuts down. I got nothing. Thank goodness for iPhones. All right, so Mr. Simon Steps is from somewhere around Manchester in the UK. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing great, John. Yeah, absolutely great. And yeah, that's incredible. You know, they cut the cable there, and I was just thinking because Jules just come in the other room and she said we can only see you, Simon. We can't see you, so maybe that had something to do with it. So I think we can see you now. I can see you anyway. So good to
very good.
Good to be here. But yeah, So literally, I mean, we were hung out. We were, I've been over to the US 8 times in the last couple of years. I know we are at different events and different companies and things like that. And I followed you a long time ago, and I know you've made millions of dollars in other companies. We won't mention other names. The reality is you're a legend in the industry, and when I bumped into you and saw you at this event, I was like, hey, there's John Lewin. I can't believe that, So that was great to meet you, and I know we did a few little videos, a few photos there. That was superb, and then we stayed at the same hotel. I remember there was I forget where it was now, somewhere. I forget these days. There's not many hotels, and the traveling from month to month. You lose count, but we had a lot of fun there. Well, where do we start? Where do you want me to start, from the beginning, or where do you want to go?
Well, I think people want to know, how is Simon making all this money, and what has got John so excited. And I'll tell you, my phones, my Facebook, Skype, every sort of communication technology known to man or that knows of me has been ringing off the hook about this. So I think people are looking for, what do I do next, Simon? So many people, Simon, as you know, are looking to make money online. And what's the statistic? Less than 1 or 2% are making more than $100 a month or something, right? So I mean, people are looking for solutions, and you've apparently found a very robust solution, which virtually nobody has heard of. I hadn't even heard about it until we talked a few days ago. So yeah, show us.
Yeah, well, I mean, just for everybody out there who doesn't know me, I've been a business owner for over 20 years. I've been making a full-time living on the internet now since, I was online in 1995. By 1997, I was making a full-time income online, and I met a guy called Jeffrey Lance, and I met him online. Somehow he got my email, and think back now to 97. I know people watching this probably weren't even born then. The reality is the internet, when you sent out a commercial email in 97, it was considered spam. It was dial-up internet. It was black and white. Video didn't come online till about 2003. I was one of the pioneers in the video online as well. But anyway, we moved on, and in the make money online industry, years ago it was a lot harder. Today it's actually a lot easier. I mean, we've got the social proof, we've got Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all these methods. However, unless you sell something or recruit or sponsor somebody, unless you do that, you're not going to make money. And you and I have both been in long in the industry, that we know that the facts, really aren't very good. I believe that this company and opportunity that was presented to me 7 months ago is going to change the way people make money online. I strongly believe that. I think this is the pioneering age. And it's a company that's using an innovative system. I mean, it really is brilliant. They've deleted all the kind of you recruit, sponsor, or sell. If you don't do that, you can't make money. Well, you actually can, and there's other companies out there who are already doing that. But the problem with these other companies, they're actually making nickel and dimes. ClickSense, you may have heard of ClickSense. You can check that company out, or NeoBooks. NeoBooks is the 50th most visited website on the world. 10,000 members join this company every day, and you get paid to click a mouse. Personally, good luck to you if you go and join that company. You're getting like 0.005 cents per click. So you can click on it all day. You might make $1 per day. So these kind of pay-per-click systems are out there, and again, NeoBook's been going since 2007 or 2008 now. Not sure exactly. This is the first hangout I've done. I've done lots of webinars where I've got a full presentation of slides which I show people and present that, and that's out there for people who want to see that later on. We can get that to you. But in the meantime, just going back 7 months ago, it was December. I was actually gearing up to go to Miami in January of this year. However, it was a friend of mine who I know for online for 5 years, Mark Rebel, out of New York, and he sent me an instant message on Facebook, and he said, Simon, I've got something I want to share with you. Now, Mark has never ever promoted or trying to sell me anything ever before, so that got my attention straight away. And he said, look, Simon, you need traffic to your website, okay? Absolutely. Okay, well, look, I've got something that's, literally that's going to excite you. I'm going to show you how you can get traffic and get paid to get traffic to your website. So this was absolutely really got my attention. Got me attention in a big way. So I checked it out and looked at it, and I said, I'm in. I want traffic. I'd seen similar companies and systems out there in the past, However, I've really never gotten around to actually join them and putting ads on these sites. But I was looking at doing that. So we presented this company called My Advertising Pays, and again, I joined. I bought some credit packs, 20, a modest 20, which is, a credit pack ultimately is an ad. Okay, so people are going to look at my ads each day, and hey, if I make money from it and I make $100 a day from it, I was going to be very happy. Well, even within my first 30 days, I was already making more money in the other affiliate programs and opportunities I was promoting. And not only that, the most important thing is this: is that other people, I just sent a few links out to a few people. They actually saw it. They actually doing the same. They were making money immediately, just like I was the first day. In fact, it's better than the first day. You actually make money in the first hour. I mean, it's pretty staggering. There's only one way to find out, and that's just get involved. And obviously, you'd get back to the person who invited you on this hangout. But the reality is I joined, purchased some ads, assigned my ads. I was getting trapped on my websites, and then obviously I was checking the money, and I started to promote it. After a few days, I was like, hold on a minute now. Everyone makes money here. I'm redesigning all my marketing, all my campaigns to lead with this system, because I know that when you show people, even if you just show them how to make $1, okay, what happens? They will follow you. Okay, they will follow you. And if you've got something else, another good product or a service or a tool, they're going to take a very serious look. Whereas if you sold them something or encouraged them to join something else and they've not recruited or sponsored anybody, after 90 days, it's called churn. We know that. They're out looking for something else, and it's relentless. It's non-stop, and what happens is, people are looking around for something else after 90 days. Here, I can assure you, you won't be looking around elsewhere, because I've made some good money in the industry. Okay, big money and life-changing money. However, I've made more money with this company. In fact, last month alone, my results aren't typical. I pulled out over $181,000. And I'm almost 7 months in. And the best thing is, we're just getting started here. So not only that, I've made over 27,000 automated residual sales this year alone. Okay, and again, it's just relentless. It's 7 days a week, and I've never seen anything this powerful. And again, it's not just a matter of me. Every single person, if you're out there and you're on this, you're watching this out there, whether it's now, today, or in the future, it doesn't matter. You can make money. You will make money with this this program, this business, so long as you just do a few things. Okay. Obviously, get back to the person who shared this with you. You get yourself some credit packs. You click on a few ads, 10 ads, by the way. It's just 10 simple ads. And what happens is be very excited, because what's going to happen is you're going to see money in your cash account. So, I mean, that's just a little bit of an overview where I come from, a little bit of the basis of what happened, the kind of money I'm making now, and it's getting bigger. I mean, we could go on and on. The reality is it's getting big. It's getting very, very big now. So, again, turn it back to you, John. If you want to ask me any questions on that, go ahead.
All right. And I don't know if you could see me now, or if you can at least hear me. Is this?
I can see and hear you. I'm not sure whether everybody else can, though, but I can.
Okay. Very good. Well, so the program's called My Advertising Pays, and like you said, you were interested in getting traffic for your other businesses. Simon and I are both involved in other businesses as well. We've both done very well, made hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in some cases millions with our businesses. And what's the one thing that, Simon, I'm sure you've heard a million times, the question, how do I get leads, right? I mean, no matter what business you're in, for as long as we've been around home-based business and stuff like this, people are interested in getting leads, right? Now, in a typical home-based business where there's not really any marketing training or know-how, people, that remains a mystery to them. So enter something like this, like My Advertising Pays. Not only is there a platform to advertise to people who are quite obviously interested in things like make money online, otherwise they wouldn't be in that portal, okay? They want to learn how to make money. But also, these are people that are typically not just looky-loos, right? They're buyers, right? And they're promoting other stuff. There's lots of, just on a side note, there's lots of value that I have found just in the few I've been messing with this, just the market research aspect of it. I mean, anybody who knows marketing, I'll quote the great Dan Kennedy, who said, I read my junk mail, right? You should see the stuff that's happening online. It's amazing. So anyway, there's a lot of value there in terms of, whether you're interested in the advertisements that you're seeing there or not. It's an incredible bit of research. But that being said, people want to get leads. Now here's the problem for most businesses. what's the biggest expense? Well, it's advertising, it's marketing, right? I mean, people go and they pay Google pay-per-click, and they pay print magazines. I mean, you name it. There's sky's the limit with this stuff. Billions of dollars, in the case of the internet, over $1 billion a day is spent on online advertising. This is a pretty awesome market, right? Because people, they got to get their message out. There's that old saying, a terrible thing happens when you don't advertise. Nothing, right? Nothing happens, right? So we want something to happen. So, excuse me. So we have. So I see somebody just joined us here. So.
John, let me introduce Tony. Tony, he was just
Good evening, everybody.
Okay, yeah. Let me introduce Tony to you, John. Tony Booth has just messaged me on Facebook, and Tony is from the. He actually works for the corporate of My Advertising Pays, and he saw the Facebook link out there. And he just said, Simon, can you get me on my Hangout? And I said, well, look, John's organised the Hangout. Let me just try my link. So, we did an event in the UK hotel presentation that Tony organised last night. So I'll turn you over to back to you, John, and you can say hello to Tony. I don't think you've met each other, but anyway, it's good to have the corporate viewpoint of My Advertising Pays on as well.
Oh, very good. Good to meet you, Tony, and hopefully you could see me. I'm not sure about our tech right now because we just had an internet disaster. Apparently the construction company that's building a house right down the street from mine cut the fiber optic cable just as we were about to start the webinar. So there's a real treat. Yeah, right.
Well, I can see you very well, John. Thank you very much for letting me in. It's been brilliant. I've been trying to catch up with everybody tonight. I've been on a 3-hour webinar with the Germans this evening. That's why I missed the start of it. And wow. What I have to say is those guys are incredible. They are absolutely going to rock Matt completely. They are just so professional. And the questions coming back tonight were just sensible, decent, professional, positive questions where they want positive results, positive answers, and they are going to embarrass us, guys. So come on, get this thing rocking.
Yeah, the Germans are.
I think talk up, Simon. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, the great leaders. Rainer. You've got Rainer.
Are we good? Are we still live?
Yeah, still live.
Yeah, still here. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good.
Okay. Okay, so assuming we're still live, again, it's just this internet connection thing going on right now. You guys probably have a much better connection than I do at the moment. But just to wrap up with that idea, Tony, you're mentioning the UK and you're mentioning Germany. I noticed, because I'm into online marketing, I was looking at Alexa stats and rankings and things like this on websites, and you can see trends. For anyone who doesn't know what Alexa is, they rank traffic trends and popularity of websites. You can just .com and check that out. And this thing is just on a rocket ship ride since it started just 7 months ago. Yeah. Right? And when I was looking at demographics, right, like what countries have really engaged this so far, it's the UK and it's Germany. And I know a lot of my guests that I've invited here today and other people, a lot of Americans, America hasn't even heard about this yet. Okay, no, so America, the largest consumer market in the world.
Yeah.
Right. Interestingly, right? It started from an American guy.
Yeah. Can I just expand on that, guys? I spent a number of years learning about web rankings with Alexa and Google Analytics because I was spending £500,000 a year advertising my business on the internet a few years ago. And let me tell you this, I spent an awful lot of money trying to get anywhere near the top 100,000. And what a lot of people miss when they look at Alexa rankings, they look at world global position, they look at country position, fantastic. But what you've got to also appreciate is when anybody searches a website out and the website pops up because it's got the right keywords, most people within 30 seconds will click off it. So you get a very big bounce rate of 65–70%, yeah? The only thing that keeps anybody on a website is the quality of what they see in front of them. So if you get anywhere near a minute, 2, 3 minutes, you're doing extremely well. If you actually look at our Alexa rankings now, the average time anybody spends on the site is 18 minutes, which is, well, that's phenomenal. That's absolutely brilliant. Not only do they spend 18 minutes on the site, and the bounce rate is 13%. In other words, 87% of the people click on it by accident and go, oh, this is good. I'll stay here and have a look at what's going on. And they view through 15, 16 pages of the website. That is incredible in itself, guys. It doesn't matter what we say as insiders to Map. That's what the world is saying about us.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And again, we've got a lot of people here that may be new to online marketing and aren't even sure how all this ranking stuff works. Bottom line is, it does work. It works really well. That's how it works. It works really well. So when I saw that, and Simon had also shown me some data about this, I was thinking, well, my goodness, if I could advertise, back to my excuse me, back to my original point. You know, what is my biggest expense? Oh, well, it's advertising. It's marketing,
Absolutely.
right? And I'm not unique, right? That's everybody who's in business. What if I could advertise, but whether I am successfully getting leads for this business or that business, like I mentioned, I've got multiple businesses, whether I'm successfully making sales in this business or that business, what have you, I'm not getting hurt because this advertising pays. It's like a no-fail scenario. Let's say we're going to go ahead, we're going to advertise on this site, we're going to have basically buyer traffic looking at our offers, people who obviously, if you know how to craft an offer that would be well targeted for the type of audience, then you're going to get leads, right? And perhaps people are looking for other services, products, opportunities, whatever they're looking for. But even if they weren't, even if you bombed, you still can't lose, because for every, Simon mentioned, $50 worth of advertising package, it matures, it pays out $60. Well,
Correct,
well, great.
120%. Yeah.
Right.
Let's
So
take that out of the equation. For a second, John, sorry for interrupting. Let's take that out of the equation. Everybody bothers about the profit share, yeah? Just take that out of the equation for 1 second and think about this very, very honestly. If you wanted to spend some money advertising on Google, for example, and you spent $1,000, yeah? You might get, I don't know how many clicks you get these days for $1,000, quite a few. It'll probably last you a couple or 3 weeks. At the end of that period, if you've sold something, you've done extremely well, because the click-through rate is about 0.5%. Yeah? Now, if you've been very fortunate to have 50 people look at your advertisement, you've done well, and you might get 1% of them that might actually purchase. But come the end of your 2 or 3 week period, would you agree with me, you've still got to pay your £1,000 bill?
Of course.
Yeah, fantastic. So, let me now go back to my advertising pays. Our worst click rate is our worst click through is about 8%. The average is about 12%, and it can be as high as 30%. So you're 20 times more likely to sell a product advertising with MAP. And when your advertising finishes, guess what? You don't pay your advertising bill, you collect another 20% on top of it. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, it's like, sign me up. Well, that's what I did. That's why I signed up. So now add to that the referral aspect of it, right? Because we've got a lot of people here who are currently involved or interested in affiliate programs, network marketing, online affiliate deals, and whatever. Here we've got a 10% referral opportunity as well. So somebody can participate without having to be you know, like, I've never been like a big time recruiter or anything per se, and even if I wasn't, right, like I'm not in this case, I could still earn money on the profit share. But what I have found, and then Simon, I want to turn it back over to you. Maybe you could share your screen, show us some.
Yeah, sure.
Something.
I will do. Yeah.
Here's what I've noticed. Okay, like I alluded to before, I mentioned this quietly to a few people a couple days ago. They all got started. They're all making money. I mean, come on. Compare that with, I mean, Simon, you and I had a conversation because we mastermind a little bit about, you know, how are we going to get stats up in this program or that, or what's converting here. I mean, we'd like to know what's working now to assist our people. We both have large teams of people who come to us for advice and ideas and stuff. And sometimes it's like, oh, you know, I'm going to go consult with some other experts here, right? So just looking at that, looking at the ease with which someone can refer others, right? Without having to drag them to a house party or demo the vitamins or the skin cream or something. It's a big transition for a lot of people. Anyway, let me stop talking. Hopefully you're still hearing me. Simon, show us the money here, if you would.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. What I'll do is I'll go on the screen share, okay, and I'm going to show you the kind of results that I've been getting. I'll just go through my first 7 months, well, my first 6 months, and I'll show my account live now. I'll log in, just show you the very basics of it. I'll show my full screen. Just before I do that, though, because we were talking about the product here, the product, okay, I wouldn't associate myself with anything unless the product was brilliant. And the product here is absolutely fantastic. And I want to give you an example of this. This was last week, okay? Well, the result of a member I introduced, Richard Wareham. He lives in Italy. He's from the UK, but he lives in Italy. And he sent me a message on Facebook a couple of months ago, Simon. I generated 2 mortgage inquiries to my business, okay, from a MAP advert, from a My Advertising Page advert. Now, this materialized last week, and he sent me a message on Facebook. I've got it in my presentation, the screenshot of exactly what he said. And just to cut a long story short, he got a commission, okay? He had to switch this mortgage finance to bridging finance, and his commission was £40,000. Now, that's around about $60,000 in commission that he received from an advert that he put on My Advertising Page, which is paying him a daily profit share every 20 minutes. I mean, why do I sign up again? I mean, that is incredible.
That'd pay for the tyres on your Porsche, that, wouldn't it, Simon?
It might buy the tyres on my Porsche. For those that don't know me, yeah, I do have a Porsche. I bought the new Turbo S, okay, £146,000. There's no finance in the car, and I do this just to show people this is the potential of what you can get and do in this business. And I know there's a lot of you people in the US watching that. In US money, it's I worked it out about $247,000, but apparently we pay a lot more tax over here in Europe. So I think you can get one a little bit cheaper than that, but a lot of money. But yeah, I mean, that's the traffic, guys, that this product gives you. So what I'm going to do now, I'll quickly go through onto my screen share, and I'll quickly show you, because you know, at the end of the day is, you know, there's one thing you should be married to, and that's money. So, you know, people like to see that. So 1 second, I'll just go on the desktop. If you just say when you can see my screen, that would be great, guys.
I see it.
Okay, great. Now, Simon.
Okay, superb. Okay, so this is my full screen that I've got here, and you can see I did a screenshot. Okay, so I joined on the 12th of the 16th, 2013. Okay. I actually didn't buy any credit packs till the 17th because we had to get our account verified. There was no credit or debit card purchasing. We had to buy credit packs with a wire transfer, which took time. In fact, the credit and debit card purchasing only went on in the last 6 weeks, I think. So I'll show you the kind of sales that I've generated. Well, over $3 million in frontline sales. Without any credit card purchasing, and then we got the credit card purchasing, which has made it a lot easier. But anyway, you can see here in my first month, I started with 20 credit packs, which is $1,000, okay, and then 30 days later, I'd actually purchased 184. Okay, my profit share was $1,404.51, and my combined earnings was $5,310.73. Okay, so that's the first month. Okay. My second month increased by 8 times. Okay, so I'm pretty impressed when I see this myself. I had 1,000 credit packs. Okay, and here my profit share was $13,776.68. This is without any sponsoring, no recruiting. This is just the profit share earnings, and my combined earnings was $42,476.22. My second month. Okay. You also get 10% on the referral side. So those people who refer others, you'll earn 10% of their purchases, and that will change your life because it's huge. So 9.5 weeks later, I purchased my 1,200 credit packs. So this is my third month result in. And you can see here, more credit packs, more daily profit share, and you can see here $34,688.26. Combined earnings $92,973.83. And when you're at 200 credit packs, you can't buy any more. That's the maximum you can buy, which is just shy of $60,000 worth of credit packs. You have to withdraw your money here. This is the great thing. You have to withdraw it. The company forces you to draw out. So by this time I'd withdrawn $37,999. Okay, so my fourth month here, I'm maintaining the 1200. Credit packs do expire; they don't last forever. Each credit pack will expire at $60 payout. But you can see here now the profit share $56,626.58. Combined earnings $163,508.55. I've withdrawn $99,278, and my referral commission was $106,881.97. That's my fourth month in. Okay, so fifth month, just quickly going through that, maintaining the 1200, 37 expired on that day, $78,844.42 on the profit share, $172,000 on the just over on the referral side, and just over $250,000 on the combined. Withdrawn $135,630, and my cash balance, which you have to withdraw. Okay, once you're at 1200, you can't buy any more credit packs. Another $25,380 there that I pulled out. And then also, this is the again, this is my 6th month in. So again, you know, it's getting big, serious money, really serious now. $97,889.87, $233,441.52 here. Combined earnings $331,331 here. Plus, I had $78,391 cash here, which obviously I've withdrawn. And what I'll do now is I'm going to log on live to the internet now. Okay, I'll open a new browser and I'll just log in live to my account. Okay, just to show you the very latest results. And you know, my results aren't typical, guys. So you know, we really have to you know, make sure that I'm not saying that you're going to do that. Just these are my results. So I'm just logging on here now. We have a double password here. Okay, so we'll just log in here and see what we got here. Okay, so this is my account here now. So I'm maintaining the 1200. So I'm on $124,324 on a profit share. I've my referral side commission, that's $341,153.09 here. My profit share, my combined earnings $465,477.73. I've got another $4,672.22, which I'll pull out here. 5% of your earnings go into the ad fund here, that we have to do that. Okay, so we have to spend more money in the advertising. You can see the banners here, just a quick tutorial for everybody. These are the banners that you can place banners. You've got guaranteed visitors. The traffic exchange, I'll quickly show you how this works. So once you've got credit packs, you do have to click on 10 ads each day. So these are the ads. You will see the German ads here because the Germans are growing like crazy. So you just have to surf 10 of these a day. You can buy vacation time, which you'll see that I have. So if for any reason you can't click on 10 ads each day, you would basically you just buy some vacation time there. $5 for 24 hours. So here's what I do. We have to type in the captcha code here. This shows you that you're a real person, not a robot. So nobody can like rip the system off. You'll see here this ad will display between 10 and 30 seconds. So this one, you can see the timer going down here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As soon as that's... My name is Dr. Charles. I'll just pull that. If you like the look of this ad, you can open this in a new window. Okay, so people will do that. And then you click on more ads. And that shows, you just do that 10 times a day. It's literally 5 minutes to do that. Okay, so we just click on that, and that would take you through there. So back to the site again, just a few more tutorials. They have the support FAQ here. So this is a really good, this will answer a lot of your questions. So how do I change my serve time? How do I wait? I mean, everything. What are credit packs? You just click on each link and it explains here, nice and clear what it is. So that's a good tutorial there. Everything's tracked here in the back office. So your referrals, your withdrawals, your leads, they've got capture pages. So again, you want to click on capture pages, and these are your links, your own links here. So you want to use, this is the one that I use. Still use that today, very high converting. It's got a friend invite picture here, details here. So literally, you know, how to set up your campaigns here, campaign manager. We've also got which I like, which I think is phenomenal, and that's the success library. Everybody has access to these products as a member. So again, I always, you know, highly recommend all my team to, you know, go down the personal development route and improve themselves. And that's it. I mean, it really is that basic. You buy credit packs, so you purchase credit packs, you select how many you want, and literally you click on your 10 ads, and you'll start making money within the hour and then every 20 minutes. It really is that simple. That's it. What a very easy, simple business that everybody can do, and everybody makes money. And the more credit packs that you have, the more money that you'll make. Okay, select VX Gateway. You can be started. If you start with 20 credit packs, that's a modest amount. You can buy more later. And just give me, I'll give you this warning. Okay, I will say this, and this is a warning that I have. That's a pop under. This is a guaranteed visitor. See this site here? This is one of my sites. Okay, remember I've got the maximum amount of ads. So again, this is building my list. People will see my ad here. They enter their email. I'm growing my list. It's incredible traffic. The traffic here converts like crazy because the majority of the traffic here are buying traffic. So I will have to give everybody this warning, and that making money here with my advertising pays is highly addictive. So, you know, don't blame me if you come back with an addiction, because you will be addicted to making money, guys. Seriously. So with that, I'm going to turn it over back to you, John, for any questions on that.
If I could just interrupt before you speak, John. Simon rightly points out there that his results aren't typical. And I'll tell you why they're not typical, because the guy puts a huge and a massive amount of effort in, and he deserves everything that he gets out of this industry because he puts the effort in. But the reality is, my advertising pays makes it possible for anybody to achieve them figures. And what I can tell you is, although Simon's results aren't typical, I will personally verify that those figures are real. All those figures that you've seen this evening on his back office and what he's physically been paid is real. It's not hype figures. He's physically had that money out of this business, and rightly so.
And we're just getting started. We are seriously just getting started here. That's the great thing about this. We are just getting started.
Tony made a point.
Yeah.
I mean, Tony made a point. You can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. He made a point about the word real, and you know, when I look at all kinds of stuff that I look at online, obviously there's lots of things that are less than credible. Okay, and of course I know me, I know you, Simon. There's a lot of people on this webinar right now who do know me as the guy who wrote the book on personal integrity, literally, right? They go and buy it on Amazon. But still, there's that question. Let's say somebody has never met us before, they don't know. I mean, is this real? Who can I trust? Right? This is the big question that goes on in a lot of people's minds. Well, with something like this, where you can actually start for free, right? I mean, that's people may be wondering, well, what's the big upfront cost? Zero. Okay, so you start for free, and then minimum buy on the advertising, $50, right? I mean, you can't show up at Google or Facebook for $50. They'll laugh you out of there, right? So here, and then you see in the first 1 hour, every 20 minutes, there's a profit share calculation. Look, here's a result, right? Here's some earnings on this. I mean, it's a pretty strong offer. Now we say, okay, well, here's Simon, who's maxed this thing out. He's got 1,200 advertising credit packs, I think they're called. Again, I'm real new here, guys, but he's got the maximum amount. He's got the advertising fund, right? Here's the 5%. Let's go get some banners and this and that. I mean, I show up on this website, on this My Advertising Pays website, and I see my buddy Simon, and I see lots of other people who have made something of this, right? And sure enough, right? Here's the traffic. Here's the leads. Simon and I were talking about this, Tony, because we're both involved in another very successful business. And what's the one thing that people want? Traffic, leads, sales. And so Simon's like, I got these sales now coming into the other business. They're enjoying maps. They're seeing wins. They're seeing results, right? And now here's something else we can do. So it's building not only a list and a potential customer base, it's building relationships with people perhaps for a lifetime. I mean, Simon's known me for over a decade, right? So that's a very valuable thing, especially in a world where, and I don't want to get too philosophical here, but I'm a philosopher, right? So in a world where people shut out corporate-style advertising, noise, I don't believe any of it, right? Here's someone we've got a relationship now with, they can say, oh yeah, this guy's cool. Let me go check this out. So anyway, I think it's pretty damn great. I'm excited, you guys. Simon, what should people do next? I know they can get back to the person who invited them here and all that. Any other advice for us?
Yeah, I mean, you know, what you're watching this out there, the key is now to take action. Okay, you get back to the person who shared this with you, whether it's John, myself, Tony, any member who invited you on there, whether it's a Facebook, you know, the social network. Get back to them. Obviously, you sign up through their link, and then just take action. You know, you should make sure your profile matches the card payment that you're going to make the purchase on. A modest amount is 20 credit packs. That's what I started with. Okay, you can buy more. You know, we have members. It's not uncommon for members to go on and buy 500 right off the bat. You know, I've had members do that, even more than that. However, it's all dependent on the kind of financial situation that you're in. Each credit pack is $49.99, that is, or £30 for here in the UK. Again, you can go and buy 1,200. In fact, if I was, seriously, people say, you know, Simon, how many should I buy? Personally, if I was starting today, seriously, I would buy 1,200. I mean, I would. That's me, how I am. I'm in that position. I've got that kind of money. I can do that. I know not everybody has. However, I wouldn't recommend any less than 10. I really wouldn't. I mean, the reason I say that is because, remember, there is no cost to join. However, you are automatically a Primetime member. And a Primetime member is basically $99.99 for 6 months. It does tell you in the site, in the membership levels. I recommend everybody is a Primetime member because that allows you to purchase the maximum amount of credit packs, which is 1,200. And also, you want to tell others to increase your earnings. You don't have to. You don't want to sponsor, recruit, or sell, no problems. But here we don't recruit, sell, or sponsor. All we do is we just share our link. Hey, take a look at this. You know, share this hangout. Share this hangout. Have a look at this. Look, this is you know, a unique way for you to get traffic to your website. I mean, seriously, if you're out there and you're an advertiser and you want traffic, you're going to love this company because seriously, you're going to get real people looking at your ads, and you're going to get a profit share. And that is going to, it has to show profit because of the global sales that everybody's making. But here's one thing I want to share with everybody, and this is the second person in the world to get to 100 credit packs. There's many hitting there now. A lot of people in Germany are doing it, and in the UK, and also we have members in the US who have done that. I know there's a couple, but anyway, I don't know the whole. I only know sort of what's happening in my team. But here's the thing. Okay, I remember this is a guy of mine, a friend of mine. His name is Peter, and Peter came to me in London for another affiliate program. I won't mention any companies, but anyway, he was all in with this company, $5,000, and for 2 months he was out there marketing, promoting, and you know, he was out there and he was doing these different kind of you know, deals where he was emailing these lists and things, and he was the reality was, after 2 months he'd made zero, nothing, and he just calls me at the right time, said, Simon, I'm not giving up, I'm still at it, but you know, I wouldn't mind if I just made one sale, you know, just one sale, I would be very happy, but you know what, 2 months in and it's not going too well. And I said, look, you know, you've got to try different traffic, you've got to try some different methods, okay, because obviously that 2 months of work's not working. Well, listen here, I'm going to show you now how you can get traffic to your website, and not only that, I'm going to show how you can get profit from it as well. He said, Simon, I'm in. He started with 20 credit packs, Peter Lear. The next day, here's what happened. Okay, think about this. He's making money. The first day now, he's making money. Okay, the second day, he's making money again. He's clicking on his 10 ads. He buys another 20 credit packs. The next day, guess what? He buys another 40 credit packs. He's making money, isn't he? Now, here's what happens. I remember this clearly. Now, he calls me. It was a Friday. He said, Simon, you know what? I can't sleep. I said, I've never seen anything this powerful. Okay, he's making money every day, isn't he now? He says, I'm rearranging a few finances. What he did, he sold some shares for $15,000. He bought 300 credit packs. Okay, now, so he's got 380 credit packs that he's purchased, obviously himself with his own money. But here's the thing, okay, his vibrational energy is through the roof. He's got a fantastic story. He's making big, serious money each day now. He's now sponsoring like a machine. He's one of the top recruiters in the world and still is to this day. And it's all because of my advertising pays, and he took action. And now he was second in the world. He's on 1,200 credit packs. Not only that, he's got his members on 1,200 as well, and he's got a load of, we have like an elite level in our group to get to 100 credit packs as soon as you can. He's multiple elite level, and that's just one story of many stories. And this is the difference with it. This is where I believe that this is the future of all online companies in the make money online industry, and that is this profit share. By giving somebody a profit share, not for doing nothing, okay, you have to do something, remember, but rewarding them. If they do something, they get a reward. That's fantastic, and that's what Maps gives you. You just look on 10 ads. As an advertiser, I'm absolutely phenomenally over the moon with the adverts. People looking at my sites, I'm making sales of all my other programs and everything, and I'm getting paid to do it. And then if you go for this in a big way, like I have and like other members are, and you know, we've got Rainer and Daniel and Andrea Zenker out there doing massive things there, and I know obviously people in the US are starting to do that, in Canada, Australia, all over the world, Europe. I mean, we're seeing Polish teams develop, Italian teams, French. The French are going mad. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, so this is just the start. 50,000, 54,000 members as we're recording this. There'll be 100,000 this year, 250,000 next year, and I absolutely believe this company will have millions of members. I really do believe that, because the product is truly, it's a repurchase, it's a residual. It doesn't last forever when you buy your credit pack. It expires, so when my credit pack expires, I want more ads, don't I? So I repurchase, I get more traffic. So this is an ongoing program. It is built to last. And that's why I literally you know, eat, sleep, and drink this business 24/7, and obviously enjoy the fruits of that success. But I'm very passionate about helping the new guy, because I've been in this industry a long time, and the new guy, you can't sell, recruit, sponsor. He's spending money, he's trying different things, he maybe, you know, he's struggling, and I'd hate to see people, you know, I just don't like seeing that. But now with this, with my advertising page, when they get involved and they, you know, they have that courage just to get some credit packs, get yourself 20 credit packs and see it, they are so excited, and it's great. And then here's what happens: they're addicted. Seriously, they're addicted, and they'll just buy more. And here's the thing: if you've referred somebody who's buying, the residuals, by the way, you want to tell everybody about this, because the residuals are life-changing. Okay, I've been in businesses and still am, and you know, just making a couple of sales a day in some affiliate deals out there, programs, can be hard, even for me and you, John, seasoned marketers. But here now, I mean, I'm well past 200 residual sales every day, past 27,000 sales this year alone in 7 months. And this is like Saturday, Sunday, well over 200. They're non-stop. I mean, I'm on a different computer now, so I can't really show my email on this computer, but I mean, literally, you see them coming in, multiple sales every hour, right through the night, while you're sleeping, and that is because when you share this with somebody who buys credit packs, they're going to buy more, because what happens is your daily income will go into your cash balance, okay? As soon as $49.99 hits your cash balance, you then have the power to do two things. You can either withdraw that money and go and spend it as you wish, or do what literally nearly everybody in my advertising page does, and they repurchase and buy another credit pack. And why would you do that? Because then you got more profit shares that you're earning every 20 minutes. And this is how you build your account up. And this is how I started. You refer somebody who buys 20 credit packs. Okay, remember, 20 credit packs, $1,000. You make yourself $100. $100 buys you 2 more credit packs. Now you refer somebody who buys 300 credit packs, $15,000. 10% of that, that's $1,500 instantly in your cash account. $1,500. What does that buy you? It buys you 30 credit packs. You buy 30, all of a sudden, this is how you build your account up. If you're doing this non-stop, you know, like I do, it just builds and builds and builds. And here's the thing, remember, each day somebody's got 380 credit packs, they're going to be buying more every day, and you're getting $5 for every credit pack they have. Just imagine you've got a couple of hundred members doing this, okay? Just repurchasing 1 pack per day, okay? You're earning $5 on that. That is serious money in addition to the profit share. So this is how it becomes
dramatically.
It's huge. And seriously, this is just the start. I mean, there's going to be, I believe there's going to be more millionaires created here than any other program, because everybody makes money here. It's the difference. And remember, you know, how big can it get? Well, look, how big is Google? You know, how big is Facebook? These companies are making billions, and they're keeping all the profits. Here with my advertising page, we just say click on 10 of our advertisers each day. Okay, that's all you need to do, and we're going to give you the profits, because over 95% of the income, the revenue that my advertising page takes is given back to us, the members. Over 95%. So seriously, yeah, the members are going to get rich here, very rich. And I cannot stop John, seriously, you will not be able to stop. Tony, you can't stop people making money. They will not stop it. I mean, there may be a few. There may be a few, yeah, who think, nah, you know, I don't think it's going to last. Well, you know, and that's fine, no problem, you know. But seriously, I ain't going anywhere. I'm 100% here.
I have an iPad attached to my headboard now.
It's addictive. It is
and I'm
addictive.
not joking.
Yeah. So seriously,
Simon and Tony, thank you. I want to. My wife just told me our internet is back on. So hooray!
Oh, hooray.
Now that we're done with the webinar, everything's working. So you do have some bonus material, Simon, for people who join this team.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everybody who's on obviously our team, yourself, yeah, you get $2,000 of obviously bonuses. We've got systems. You get access to, obviously, you know, we are building big teams and things. We always say get back to the person who invited you on this because, you know, the great thing is even if you're not in our teams, remember, everybody still benefits from that profit share, and we will also. But ultimately, of course, me and you are doing the hangout here, and Tony's, you know, giving his time here as well. So we do have bonuses that we will give you, and we'll send them out to our teams in a welcome email. Which literally, you know, then you just share within your teams as well because that's available to everybody. So again, and also,
let me say this: you've done the work in advance, right? Because I don't have all the answers, right? I mean, a lot of times people think, I've got to have all the answers for me to be influential with this.
Yeah,
folks, we got Simon, we got Tony, we got. I mean, there's a lot that's already been done just in the first 7 months that we can leverage here too. So if you're seeing this as a guest, you will have an equal playing field with Simon and.
Yeah. Can I stop you guys? Unfortunately, I really am going to shoot off. I jumped on your webinar because I was so excited tonight. I've got a list of people to get back to. However, sorry, Simon. I just want to say, after last night's meeting, somebody bought 10,000 quid worth of credit packs. They bought 300 odd credit packs this morning because they were over the moon. There's another couple of people coming up to next week's meeting excited. I'm actually getting on to people now that want me attention, and I haven't been able to give it them today. Sorry guys. John, thank you very much. If you want any real help and Simon's available, look me up on Skype, Tony Booth 64. I'm also available.
Or Facebook.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah. So or Facebook, yeah. Just message me on Facebook.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Take care, guys. See you soon.
All right. All right, so bye. Simon, let's bye, Tony. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. This has been great, and I'm excited because I got leads coming in from my various businesses, and I'm making money to do it. So
the other thing also is, you know, I mean, a lot of people, you know, who want to go down the referral side with Max are asking me about the traffic, and I know you've got the system out there. So again, another benefit of being our team, you get access to our traffic systems as well. So that's a great bonus as well. But anyway, whoever you are, you want to get back to that person. The chances are actually, whoever's watching this webinar, you're going to be in our team anyway. That's the reality anyway. So we've got a big group as well on Facebook, 14,500 members. So you'll be give them the link to that as well.
Yeah. You know what? I'll make sure I give everybody the link to that. I saw that, Simon. I was like, you got almost 15,000 members just in the team Facebook group in a few months.
Well, you know, the group's very important. The group is very important because it's the social proof. People can see there. You know, just a little bit of training now is, of course, you want to get in the group, the Facebook group, and if you're out there on the referral side, you do want to add people to this group. And the reason being is because everybody then can see that this is a real business. They can check everybody's profile. People do the screenshots. You know, like everything we do, you know, we're a responsible company. You know, we have to, you know, do the income disclosure there that results aren't typical that we're getting. The great thing is we've got great admins on the monitor the group as well because it's just too big now, 14,500. It grows about 300-400 members a day now, just to give you an idea. And it'll it's only a matter of time before we have 1,000 members a day joining that group. That's just the way it is. It's exciting, and yeah, I'm excited for you guys.
Yeah, you know what? I just got a text from one of my brand new members who's newer than me, right? I'm only in a couple of days, and here's a person said they just got multiple people getting started right now, people they invited to this webinar. So I guess our technical challenges didn't kill the webinar too much. Thank you again, Simon. Thank you for your service here. Look, this is just the beginning, guys. I'm going to go pick up my daughter now, who's having playtime at camp. So So get back to the person who invited you here. If that's me, shoot me an email. You obviously got an email from me or something, and we'll get you up and running now, right now, because you don't want to wait on this. You want to get this going. And we've got those bonuses that Simon has prepared for us. Thanks again, Simon. That's it. I think we're done.
Yeah, thanks, John. Thanks, everybody. Take action now, and we'll see you on the Facebook group. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks, John. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Cheers.